Hi, Paul with Diode Dynamics taking a look at a simple, unique mod for the 08 through 14 WRX hatch. From the factory, these come with LED taillights, but the turn signal is still an incandescent bulb. With this module, we'll be able to convert it so that the taillight also functions as the turn signal. As you can see, these will work as the brake light and the turn signal all in one with that nice modern LED. We can then take advantage of the extra turn signal spot to use as an extra backup light. We'll double the output and add an LED as well. The basic module only takes a few minutes to install. Let's take a look. We'll start by just removing the taillight. To do that, there's just two 10mm bolts or Phillips screws here that we'll unscrew. Once those are removed, you can go ahead and pull straight back to remove the taillight. Now we'll be taking a look at the main connector. Now grab one of your modules, and as you can see, the connectors are identical to those factory ones. That's what makes this mod so easy to install. So we're just going to unplug the taillight. It helps by depressing the clip and then pushing in a little bit and then pulling out. And remove that connector. And then we're just going to install the new module in line. So plug one in and plug it back into your taillight. And for the basic module, that's actually all you need to do. Just reinstall and enjoy your new LED turn signals. As you can see, the basic installation of the modules only should take about 10 to 15 minutes. If you'd like, you can stop there, but we're going to go ahead and show you how you can use the old turn signal sockets as extra backup lights. Let's take a look. We'll start by removing the trunk liner, just to give us a little bit more room to work. We'll set that aside. And now what we'll do is remove the plastic liner all the way around. Now this is a combination of locking screws, a couple of Phillips head screws, and 10mm sockets. Just work your way around removing all those trim fasteners. Now that we have all those fasteners removed, we can pull up to lift out the main center trim piece. It just pops off. We'll set this aside. And then on either side, we're just going to pull out the trim pieces slightly. We're not going to pull these all the way out. Just grab a firm hold and unclip as you go, all the way up. We just need to access one of the wires right down in here. The wire we're looking for here is the one that's brown with a yellow stripe. This one right here, that's going to be our backup wire. So separate that from the rest, again using a small tool or pair of pliers, and then we're going to apply our T-tap. So we're going to put the wire in the metal groove. Let's pull it out far enough to give yourself some access. And then we're just going to fold that T-tap over and use a pair of pliers to clamp it down. This will give us access to that backup light signal for our extra backup light LEDs that we're going to install now. To get the power from the T-tap to the taillights, we're going to use the extra wire that's included. So open it up and identify the male connector. We're going to plug that firmly into the T-tap. Should plug on all the way securely. And now we're going to run the other wires. There's one long one to go to the other side and one short one. We're going to run it through the grommet to the taillight. So we'll remove the taillight again on each side and take one side at a time, and we'll just fish it through the grommet here. So you'll have to reach around and then pull the grommet to the side to allow the wire to come through. And we'll just pull that through a couple of inches. And now we're going to plug this in to that red connector in the module. We've effectively connected the backup light signal into the old turn signal socket. For the other side, we just need to grab the longer wire and tuck it down underneath the plastic trim pieces as we go, all the way to the other side. And again, pull back the trim. We'll reach back with it, and again, pull it right through that grommet. So we can just pull it through, pull your slack out, and again, tuck it in before reaffixing your plastic panels back in place. After you've reinstalled the trim panels and all fasteners, the last step will be to change out the factory amber turn signal bulb for an LED white one. Now, an LED is required so that we don't overload the circuit. We're now going to be powering 4 bulbs with the backup instead of just 2. So we got our white LED here. Just remove the turn signal socket, unplug the factory bulb, and plug in your new LED. Then just reinstall it into the socket. And we can reinstall the taillights in place. With the installation complete, we now have 4 independent backup lights. Now we've also swapped the stock backup bulbs for some white LEDs as well. There is a little bit of wiring, but it's definitely worth it. I don't know how well you can see in the camera, but these backup lights are insanely bright. And of course, we also get the nice modern LED taillight for our turn signal as well. You can find this product online at diodedynamics.com or use our dealer locator to find it at a dealer near you. Thanks for watching.